Believe it or don't, I actually got it. Whoops. You're trying to big beef and cheddar me, man. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're running mono black again. Yes, we are. And as much as I want to run Rotten Mouth forever and ever and ever until all time, and just discard people until the day is over, I got to do some other stuff, right? You know, I already did that deck, but even though it calls to me, oh, the evil snake calls to me. Either way, we're going to the shadow of the Valley of Death right here. Little critters who kill you. Little squirrels, little rats, little mice, not mice, lizards, just little guys, and then they kill you, and then they drag you away with all of your life gone. Very, very fun combo deck here. Kind of like an aggro gain and drain combo deck that we're doing right here. Unexpected. I don't think people are, I haven't seen anybody run this. Good friend of the channel called it a mud flat tribal. We'll call it the Valley of Death. So before we do this one, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, guys, I think you're gonna get attacked by the like and subscribe. I'm not 100% sure, guys, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/ThatVillainJ for a live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Yeah, you can hit that bell, be notified when we go live on YouTube. Either way, you can tell me all the misplays I'm doing in real time. You can check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions. Anything that you want is going to be right there on the Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available, though, down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, hey, go right down there to the AetherHub. No problems, you'll find it for yourself. So what are we talking about what am I talking about Valley of Death here? Well, let's switch in from vertical to horizontal because you guys seem to like that better. What are we talking about? Gain and drain effects with a lot of 1-2 drop creatures, a lot of triggers to get out here, and a lot of options expanding from here. Early on, removal package. It is super important. Cut down, Bitter Triumph, Virtue of Persistence. That'll gain life. I actually really like that one for the -3/-3. That's super effective against stuff like Hearthfire Hero or things, or that Phyrexian Goblin that blows up. When they deal their toughness, you kind of might need to buff them out there and gain that life back. So Virtue of Persistence, not a bad early removal. That's Locthwain's Scorn on that one. If you want to do Disfigure, I'm not mad at you either. I'm also going with Sheoldred's Edict. I'm also going with Tithing Blade here to force sacrifice a couple of things. Any kind of removal, I think you need at least 8. So I'm going with 2 cut downs, Bitter Triumphs, Tithing Blade, and Sheoldred's Edict right there. Any one of them can pop out, force sacrifice a planeswalker, a creature, whatever you need. We kind of have to need to suppress the opponent, especially those mono red players that are just going to swing at us full force, crazy. We got to shut him down a little bit. We got to slow him down a little bit. So that's going to be the removal that we're running right there. Extremely useful. And there's other side effects or bonuses that we can do with that. Greedy Freebooter. I know you're going to make fun of me for it, but I love this card. The reason is, even though he doesn't fit in, he's a human, he doesn't fit in with our little animals. He's a great 1-drop that gets you that extra treasure that just gives you that little bit of advantage and gives you that little bit of scry so you can make sure you're getting the right thing. I like the extra treasure. I like the extra mana to sacrifice. I like him as sacrifice fodder as well. He's just a great early play, and honestly, I couldn't find a better earlier 1-drop. If you want to do more in the rats or the lizard 1-drops, you could do Iridescent Vine Lasher or Gnawing Vermin in case you want to go something a little different on the 1-drop to stick with the rat and lizard drops right there. Sure, we're not fully investing in what we're doing, but it will fit in the tribal. I just, I love this guy. So, he's just very useful overall. That scry has saved me more than a few times, so it's very useful. Now, let's get into the meat of the deck here. The whole point of this deck is going to be attacking, gaining, and draining with a bunch of effects of Valley Rockcaller and what we would call the Mudflat Tribal right there, based on Mudflat Village. This is a Squirrel Warlock. This is going to be the core of your deck right here. 1 black and 1 Squirrel Warlock. Menace. Whenever Valley Rockcaller attacks, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, rats, and lizards that you control. Almost everything in our deck, nearly everything in our deck, is squirrels, bats, rats, and lizards. We want to litter the board with cheap ones of them so that when we attack with Valley Rockcaller, it gains and drain for a huge amount. If we attack with 2 of them, it's even more. It's double, and then we're going to double the drain effect after that as well. So that's kind of our goal here, is to hit the Valley Rockcaller off and really, really hurt the opponent. How are we going to enhance this gain and drain effect? Well, I'll show you. Agate Lizard, Agate Blade Assassin right here. I know it's Agate. I know one of you already left a comment saying, you're saying Agate, that's actually incorrect, Jay. 1 black and 1, 1/3. Pretty beefy. I actually found this guy in the Rakdos Lizards cheap deck that we made, and I really liked him. Whenever he attacks, you gain and drain one life, which I really enjoy. Combine that with Valley Rockcaller, we're swinging in for both of them with a big gain and drain effect. Deep Cavern Vat. Probably one of the best bats in the game right now. Fits in a lot of meta decks. 1 black and 1. Flying and lifelink. Love that life effect right there. And we get to choose some. We get to see our whole opponent's hand, choose something out of it, and completely rip it out, which is extremely useful combination right there. We really like that. We already talked about Sheoldred's Edict. Here's another bat right here. Star Scrape Cleric. 1 black and 1. 2/1. Bat Cleric flying. It cannot block. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. This is going to enhance the gain and drain effect that we're putting out into the world right here. We also have the Offspring ability, so that in middle to late game, we can pay an extra black and 2 and create 2 of these. That means whenever we gain life, they're going to lose 2 life for each 1 ping that we get. You combine this with Agate Blade Assassin, you're swinging in, you gain 1 life, they lose 1 life, then they lose 1 life again, potentially. Pretty effective. Now we're starting to see a couple of combination plays. And again, it's a bat, which will build up Valley Rockcaller. You're talking about turn 4, building up to a board, turn 4, turn 5, that when you swing in, you're going to be gaining and draining a huge amount of life from your opponent and putting pressure on them. This is also Menace, which means it's very tricky to block with the rest of the things that we also swing in with, especially if we're killing creatures. So Evil Squirrels, really hitting it off right there. How do we enhance this even more? How do we get more creatures on the board to get a bigger Valley Rockcaller, to get a wider board, to put more pressure broadly on them? Well, our good buddy Lord Skitter the Sewer King right here. He actually is a great combination play with Valley Rockcaller. I love a turn 2 Valley Rockcaller and a Lord Skitter right here. 1 black and 2, because he is going to come down. He's a 3/3 Rat Noble. Then whenever another rat enters, you exile 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. Extremely useful right there. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a rat token. So he is going to exile something from the graveyard when he makes his little rat token, and then he will immediately put another rat into play, which means that Valley Rockcaller could be swinging in for a 2 gain and drain on turn 3. That's extremely effective right there. Then we got talking about turn 4, and we're doing even more. The other 3-drop we're going to have is Braids Arisen Nightmare. We have a lot of little creatures that actually can be resurrected. We want to sacrifice them, draw cards. We can sacrifice artifacts, enchantments, lands, planeswalkers, whatever we do. I feel like she's a good draw engine. She also pairs so perfectly with Lord Skitter, because at the end of the turn, we can sacrifice our little rat, either force them to lose 2 life, or we get an extra card. So extremely useful stuff right there. We can even sacrifice some of our other creatures just to force sacrifice out, or, Greedy Freeboot or something like that. So she just fits in really, really nicely, I feel, at the 3-drop range overall, because we're kind of trying to move fast, and she puts that kind of extra engine on the board of sacrifice, draw a card, lose life, everything like that. 1 familiar card, 2 at the 4-drop, 1 familiar and 1 new. Hazel's Nocturne, I want to show up with a very, very a new thing. Look at this thing. I think people are sleeping on this card. I think Trexadax told me about this one. 1 black and 3. It's a 4-drop, but it's extremely useful. I found I killed a guy with this card. Whenever you return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, any creature, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. The fact that you can cause gain and drain for 4 mana at instant speed, I've won games like that. I've hit them out and they've got no life left. If they go on their turn, they're going to win for whatever reason. You combine that with Sheoldred. You can play that at the end of your turn, resurrect what you just lost on your hand. Like if you swung in full force, a bunch of stuff dies. Then you immediately bring it back to your hand to replay it next turn, and they lose 2 life. Very, very useful card. I'm being told it's a draft bomb too, so I think there's a lot of utility. You might see more of it. I was sleeping on this. A very useful card right here. I like it. Then we're going to go with 3 Sheoldred the Apocalypses. If you want to put something else, if you're tired of Sheoldred, you can. She just fits in with the gain and drain effect and puts a huge threat on the board at turn 4 just to really enhance it. I hate having to put her in every single black deck I make, but damn if she isn't utility. She is just the gold or perhaps mythic standard for black cards out there right now, and she just puts a huge amount of gain and drain threat, especially like I said, Hazel's Nocturne at the end of your turn, Sheoldred at the beginning of their turn, they lose 4 life altogether. Very, very useful overall. Just it enhances the ability that they're just never going to recover from what we hit them. Then the Virtue of Persistence we already talked about, the -3/-3, very useful in this meta when people are exploding for their power. And gaining life right there. Remember, all these life gains that you're potentially gaining are going to trigger Starscrape. So if you swing in with Rockcaller, you're going to gain, drain, and then drain again with Starscrape. Hit with Deep Cavern Bat, drain with Starscape. Attack with Agate, drain with Starscape. Draw life with draw a card with Sheoldred, gain with Starscrape. Draw an extra card from Braids, you gain life from Sheoldred, and you drain with Starscape. There's a lot of synergy between how all of these cards work right here, which is extremely useful. And again, even the gain and drain effect of Nocturne is enhanced by 1 with Starscrape Crypt. That adds up. If you're losing an extra life on every single life transaction that we do with them, that will add up. It gets to the point where they don't have enough life to survive, and then they just lose. So Virtue Persistence at the high end right there. I rarely ever get to cast that. If the game goes that long, I'm usually in bad shape, but it can help you recover. But not a bad card to throw in right there. As of course, we're going to go with 2 Mudflat Villages right there. You can only cast that to cast creature spells. Sacrifice Mudflat Village, return target bat, lizard, rat, squirrel card from your graveyard to your hand, kind of like a Takanumas for little animals, 20 lands, and of course Cavernous Souls. You could choose Phyrexian, but you could also choose whatever essential one that you're going to do here. It's not that important. I'm just throwing it in there because we are kind of tribally. So, you know, if you chose bats or if you chose squirrels or something like that, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So that's what we're looking at right there. Statistics, 25 creatures. The most we have are bats. It's a little bit of bats, but we have squirrels, warlocks, pirates, praetors, phyrexians, nightmares, lizards, a little bit of everything here. Standard deck, 2.5 average with 24 lands, 25 creatures, 8 instants, 2 artifacts, and 2 enchantments right there. Very, very useful. So we go back. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, the Tithing Blade in the middle to late game, you can sacrifice it and turn it into the Consuming Sepulchre, and that will gain and drain every single upkeep and gain and drain 1 life, which if you have Starscape on the board, again, makes it even worse. You're just going to slowly drip them out. That's kind of the goal here, is just to make every action, make them lose life and us gain life, and put the advantage on them. So more removal, you might need it. Cut down. Gnawing Vermin is not a bad replacement. Like I said, if you want a 1-drop, maybe go with 3 Gnawing Vermins, maybe go with 3 Iridescent Vine Lashers. Insatiable Avarice is not a bad one to gain, to draw cards and to combine with the Sheoldred right there. Bitter Triumph, more removal. Fanatical Offering, sacrifice something and draw more cards instantly, and maybe even Lively Dirge. Lively Dirge is not a bad substitute for Hazel's Nocturne. Lively Dirge puts them directly on the board. You could actually bring back like a Starscrape and an Agate Blade Assassin and then swing in with a Rockcaller, and that would do a lot more damage. But you got to remember, Lively Dirge can't always get what you're looking for. It puts them right on the board, and it can only do total mana of 4. With Hazel Nocturne, you get the gain and drain, and you could actually bring back a whole Sheoldred. You could actually cast a Sheoldred with Lively Dirge. If you do both of the spree cards right here, if you search, put it in, and then cast it, you could just completely pull a Sheoldred out of your deck, put it in the graveyard, and immediately put it on the board. So it is effective. It is an option of what you want to do there. You can, of course, adjust them any way that you see fit. That's what we're looking right there, the Mudflat Tribal, or we could call it the Valley of Death. Because Valley of Rockcaller is doing their thing right there. Look at them. Look at that. Look at that dripped out. That squirrel's dripped out absolute drip on that squirrel. Look at the gold chest piece and the purple robes. Come on. That squirrel's doing it. All right. So that's what we're looking right like here. When you're not faced with a deck that all it does is play counter spells and kill cards, you do pretty good. Let's get into the game. We're going to play some standard. We might even play some best of 3 because some people like to see best of 3. Valley of Death. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. We're back in black. Let's get into it. I actually go first. Oh my god, dude. This is amazing. It's gonna be awesome. I'll put down Greedy Freebooter. That way that next turn I can do cut down. I've played red 1, 2, 3, 4 times out of 8. Out of 9. I played red 4 times out of 9. The other ones that I played were 1, 2, 3, 4 Golgari. And 1 Dimir. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. My man wants to do something here, man. He's trying to get it in to fit it in. Well, I'll be. You can get that with me. You don't get that shit. He's gonna play bandits. Who's he gonna drop? Another brick out with mana right there. Bandit's talent. Boom. Draws. Got it. Tab lockdown. Oh, listen, I'm not. I get that's. I get why people are running temporary lockdown. I get it. I hate it. It's a pain in the ass. But we've started the speed arms race here, man. We have absolutely started the speed arms race, and it's just it's crazy. It's just wild. We've started just the absolute gunfight speed arms race. Ops goes first. It's not a great opener, but we'll try it. Hey, what's up, 10,000? Better. White Tiger. We're trying to play aggro, gain, and drain with little creatures on the ground. But we're just kind of floating at 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. So, glorious. Cavern Value is going to counterspell it. Go. I'll fucking kneecap myself. Fuck you. There you go. He's going with me. That's a trooper right there. Just assimilate. Nice. Oh yeah, people are on Azorius. Absolutely. Absolutely, people are on Azorius. I can't play that Sheldred because he's going to have a counter spell, so we got to wait until he pops out his mana. Grand Spider. Very nice. You didn't want to counterspell that? That's fine. Boom. He's gonna crap Tithing Blade, he's gonna crack it open, I'm gonna crack you open. Otherwise, perfect. I fell for it. You buffoon. You absolute buffoon. He's gonna run the board wipe now. Come on, man, do it. There you go. There you go. Duplication glitch. Up first. Board wipe? Where's it coming? He's desperate for it. He's aching for the board wipe. He can't even, he's going, oh god, oh, where is it? I can't function if anybody has anything on the board for more than 2 seconds. Thousand Moon Smithy, oh, I'm getting the shakes. I'm getting the shakes. Draw a card. Agate Blade Assassin. Boom. Boom. Let's do that. Oof. Sheldred's Edict. Absolutely, I will take that. Alright. Gain your life. Make tap 5. Do the Thousand Moons. Exactly. It's the truth, Lord Vermeer. That's the thing, is I wanna hey, what's up, Breaking the Wall? I wanna actually play something other than just, you know, nothing. I wanna play something other than just mono red aggro. I've decided to do something different. Oh no! Oh, White Tiger, what happened, man? What happened? Bro, you had it all planned out with your pretty little Azorius artifact stack, didn't you, man? Oh, man. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, bro. You had it all worked out, man. You knew you had this in the bag, bro. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cthulhu? I am in the standard ladder right now. There's 100 cards in standard, and there's so many interesting combos to play. So why the fuck do I want to see the same deck over and over again? Yeah, I know what you mean, man. And like I've said multiple times, it's getting to Mythic is easy. Silvesky, good job getting right fucking past the point. He flew, bullet train speed, 200 miles an hour, fucking right past the point. Boom! Absolute fucking, and probably not even 200, probably 400 miles an hour past the point. Just hypersonic, passing the fucking speed barrier. That's what he's saying. I know what cards can win. I don't care. I want to play something different. I realize these cards have a high win rate, but I want to experiment with other things. He's saying his priority is not what is the highest win rate, but other experimentation. That was the nature of his statement. You're not allowed to play different? Tell me about it, bro. It's banned. Playing different is banned. Bum, 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 bum. You must play mono red. It is axiomatic. It exists before and after time. Before all things, after all things. Please don't blow this guy up. Oh, instant win. 2 mana win right there for mono red, by the way. 2 mana win for mono red. Two mana win for mono red. He had maybe 3 cards and was able to do 20 points of damage in 2 turns. Very cool. Very cool. Love to see that. Love to. That's a normal, healthy meta right there. That's how you know that things are going really well with the meta. Yeah, that's how you know. I actually had a really nice hand setup, but I got blown up immediately. And you guys wonder, he had two of those mice. I killed one of them, but I didn't have another removal. So what was I supposed to do? You know. See, that's what I'm fighting against here, man. I don't want to play decks I don't enjoy. I just want to play, dude. Boom. Rat collar. Put that rock collar. Shot collar, rock collar. What's he got? More kill. Yeah, double it. Double it. Let's do that. Draw. What's he got? More kill? No. That's instant. I'll wait. I'll wait for him to do something here. That way he doesn't counterspell this. There he goes. All right, now we got the counter spell. Gopher. Very nice. Put that. We're gonna play that. cover up. Very nice. Good stuff. So what is this? This is just removal. It's just kills. It's just wings. Alright. I'm tired of the green card for 5 mana, but 2 creatures on the hand in the battlefield. I think it's 6, but I know what you mean. Yeah, the big banger. I know which one you mean. The big banger. Big beefer. Big beef and cheddar. I know which one you mean, though. Oof. Well, wait. He knows I have the Children in the heart, and I can bring it back anytime I want. Counter target spell. Oh, he chose the Surveil. Okay. That's actually, honestly, it's a pain in the ass, but at least it's fair, bro. Like, for real. Tells you exactly what it's doing. Alright, what's he doing, man? He's attacking with a Schwark. Virtue Persistence. Very nice. Let's play kill card. What's he gonna do? Destroy. Get a draw. Turn a creature. What's he got? What's he got for here? There's one of them. If you can get 6 mana on the board in this meta, good on you. Tell me about it, man. There's the Gopher. Boom. So we've had 1, 2, 3 removals, 4, 5 removals, and 1 board wipe. Very nice. Fun game. Fun game. There's the 5th board wipe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 board wipes. No, I'm sorry, 6 board wipes and 6 removals and another board wipe right there. Great. Really waiting for the counter spells. That's probably going to be the more fun one right there. Exile him out of the graveyard. Tithing Blade. There we go. Lots of fun here. Thrill a minute. Return it to the battlefield. He's got little garbage here. He doesn't really have very much. Play another Virtue. I'm going to draw mana next turn. Watch this. There's another Virtue. At the beginning. Told you. You guys thought I was lying? You got, well, hold on. You guys thought I was lying about drawing another mana? Come on. You guys thought I was lying about drawing another mana there? You guys thought I was fucking around. You're like, no way, Jay, you're not gonna fucking draw another mana. Are you fucking crazy? You're not gonna draw fucking another mana. Yeah, I am. I absolutely am. I'm gonna draw mana from here on out. We're done here. This is worse, objectively worse than the meta before than what we were playing before. This is objectively much worse. Objectively, the meta is in a worse state. By far. By far, it is in a worse state. I go first, not bad. Red, I think red or Rakdos. Yeah, figured. Rock caller, shot caller. He's gonna immediately blast it out. No, he's not? Oh, that's impressive. He's gonna do it. He can't help it. He's got to. He's got to do it. He's twitching. His hands are literally shaking right now. He keeps mousing over it, mousing over it. Oh, okay. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Okay. He held himself back. Okay. All right, he held back. Boom, boom, boom. 3, game, drink, bang. Challenger, whatever. I'm not gonna block you. You can have it, bro. Star Scraper. I'll hold on to that cut down. Boom. 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 Star Scraper. Meth Vapor. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Not bad. Now he's got to do that like damage. Let's see what he loads up here. He's about to get the big bacon and cheddar. Big bacon and cheddar coming in, guys. Big beef and cheddar coming in. Coming in hot, spicy like. Felonious Rage. Gonna pump again. That's fine. Believe it or not, he doesn't kill me. Believe it or don't, I actually got it. Whoops. Good game. Trying to big beef and cheddar me, man. That life gain is effective. You trying to hit the big beef and cheddar out there. It is effective to get back up. This is a fucking awful opener. Holy shit. That's not bad. Idiot boy. Probably going to play removal on it, but hey, he does what he does. You know? Sacrifice bounce, I'm calling it. Calling it now, folks. Sacrifice bounce Orza. Hey, what's up, Very Vorpal? It's been a while since we've seen you. Where you been? No, he's gonna dream of lunar convocation. Dream of lunar convocation. Swing, bing, bing. Alright. He wants to put down something like Zorline. Or Essence Channeler if he's running bats right here. No, he's going to play Gopher. Alright. Unless he's got a sweeper, I'm going to kill his ass right here. Which is what I like about this deck. I don't think he's got a 3-drop sweeper, because I'm pretty sure that Path of Peril doesn't exist anymore. Oh, well, glad to hear you here, Vorp Vorp. Vorp Vorp. Vorp. Bitter. Boom. Yeah. Amelia Benavides Aguirre de la Garza. Alright, let's do that. What you got for me? Got him. There is 3 other 3-mana sweepers instead of Peril. There is? In black and white? I don't think there is. Stupid question, what is the Black Council about? Well, I stream Magic cards, and I play Magic cards, and I put up Magic card videos on my channel. So I want you to take a wild stab in the dark and think, what would me, Jay Villain, put out a podcast about? It's obviously about the Chicago Blackhawks. It's me and Numbskull's podcast where occasionally we build decks, but a lot of times we talk about our favorite new things from the releases, we interview other content creators. It's generally just it's another way to do content that's not so focused on deck builds. If we do deck builds, they're a little bit off the wall, they're a little bit different, they're, you know, maybe not super competitive, but it's Magic news and stuff like that. And other things of that nature, so. It's Magic themed podcast, just with usually maybe not that many direct, specific. We do deck builds on it, but we do our top 10 lists. We review sets, you know, bands. We talk about all kind of stuff. So. Yeah, you don't really need, it's mostly audio. You don't, the videos are there, there's a little bit of visual, but you don't really need too much. You don't really need too much visual to figure out what's going on. It's not like essential that you watch it. get 1 or 2 more streamers and just do a podcast that you brainstorm on how to play Standard more fun. Yeah, we've done Standard, and we've had other streamers on there. We've had a couple of special guests. We had ePhilly on there. We've had Max Damage from Rebellion, and he does State of the Standard. We've had quite a few people on there. We've had Luna Nix, who unfortunately quit. Or we might get a few more guests. We've had Pizza Box, Ephraim Ramirez Pizza Box, who does the Pizza Box tournament. Yeah, it's mostly just talking. It's mostly just talking. There are some that maybe you want to watch, but a lot of it is just talking. And there's like 50 episodes, almost 60. Boom. Alright, let's go there. Looks like going back to gold rank. Tell me about it, man. Grizzly Chicken 4. Coffee Twalk. Killed that guy. Boom. Soul bad guy. Where's the land? I don't know. Land doesn't pop when you need it. If I get a land here, get Star Scrape with Lord Skitter, I'll be in pretty good shape. He's flooding out. He can do damage to me right here. I don't think he can kill me, and I'm about to gain a whole bunch. Oof. Perfect. Watch this. He'll have to do 19 damage right now, which honestly... Oh, no, he didn't get it. That ain't it, Chief. He flooded out. He gets the draw. What's that? Manifold Mouse. Ooh, very nice. Somebody gets double strike, right? And trample. So that's gonna do 6, and nope, it's still not enough. Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce, everyone? Boom, boom, boom. Guys, remember that meme? Lamb sauce. Actually not a terrible opener. Ops goes first. Novice Inspector. We'll wait. We'll wait to play the cut down. See what he does. Boom. Grab him. Hopeless Nightmare, temporary lockdown. Ooh-wee. Look at all that removal. That sure is tasty. Why don't we take that from you? He needs that black land is what he needs. Yeah. You didn't get it though. You didn't get it though, did you? for it. Come on, man. Hit me with it. There you go. Total control over here, this guy. Total control. I like your style, bro. Rotten Mouth King. So, what do we want to take here? I'm gonna hit him for 4. Bango. Temp lockdown me out, bro. It'd be great. You're about to mill your opponent with Jasper Flint. Damn. Yeah. People forget about that. People forget that that will actually do that. Let's do this. He's gonna hit it with the removal. I'm keeping him on the defensive here, which I like. He hasn't been able to play very much. Hopeless Nightmare. Virtue. I'll get rid of Virtue. I don't need it. Do I need Virtue? No, we need Children's Edict even more than Virtue. Nice. Okay. What's he got? Let's do this. Haven't interrupted. Very nice. Emphatic Draught. Ooh. Take that from you. Oof. Draws. Tithing Blade. Of course I'm going to get rid of that one. You think I'm going to give you the other one? Rotten Mouth King. There he goes. The Rotten Mouth King. He's gonna hate this shit. Hopeless Nightmare. Get rid of that. Yeah, I got them shits too, man. I got them shits too, man. You think you don't want them shits? I got that shit too, bro. I got that shit too, bruv. Put that Sarah Paragon on. I want to kill it too. I want to kill it real fast. There we go. There you go. There you go. 2 damage. Excellent. Exile a creature. Pop, pop. What else you got for me, man? Braids, Arisen Nightmare. Awesome. Boom. Boof. Gain and drain. Let's do this. We're going to hold the Bitter Triumph. Okay. Pathetic Drought. Return. What is he going to return? Hopeless Nightmare? Lose 2. Good battle right here. I love it. It's the scry, gets to draw. Boom. Tithing Blades might fucking do it. The Succumbing Sepulchres might fucking kill him. We might have just outgunned him. Oh, he's thinking about Rotten. Oh, okay, he's going to do that. He's going to draw a card. Boom. Down to the last one there. Sarah Paragon. Also known as a pair of Saragons. Hey, what's up, Chloe Pop? Chloe Pop, Chloe Pop, boo wow 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 wow, Chloe Pop. Boom 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 boom. He has no way to stop those, he has no way to stop that, whatchamacallit. Consuming Sepulchres. He either has a kill card or he needs to draw a card. Whoops. I think he might have given me that back too early. Because now this Starscrape Cleric is going to kill him. Oh, shit. No, okay. No, he's got that. Alright. Nice. Nice. Okay. We're going to kill him with this, though. Bye. Bye. We'll see you later, man. Hope you enjoyed fucking bouncing cards around for 20 minutes. To later just fucking lose to Life Drain. Yeah, I hope that was good. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you really enjoyed it. Well, if that's not worth a like, folks, I don't know what is. Alright, we're going to leave like that one right there for tonight, guys. I really like this deck. I think it's got a lot of potential. I think once the meta calms down, this could be really fight you quite a bit. This will get you pretty far. Right now, with everybody just running 80,000 tons of removal and counter spells, it's a little tough sell, but it is fun. It is mono black, and it is what we would call, as Zyron called, the Mudflat Tribal. So I did want to show it to you because I actually really like it. And I think it's pretty fun overall as a creature deck. Might even make a good deck in paper, because honestly, I don't think it's that expensive. You could take the Sheldreds out and make it pretty cheap for the most part. So, pretty fun. Overall, I like it. I like Mono Black, and I like Gain and Drain, so what's not to like? I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. We'll see you in the next one.